All right. So, wow. All right. So, I just got done filming a Zach Wilson video, the Buffalo post game video. In case you haven't if you must be living under a rock, if you're a Jet fan and you don't know at this point that Zach Wilson is benched now, officially going into the Miami game, and Boyle will be the starter. That is the news today. I am filming this Monday. Okay, so the day after the Buffalo game, obviously. So, going into the Miami game, okay, there's not too much to talk about here. I've already talked about a lot in the other two videos that were just made. But going into, so what does this game mean, all right? I was thinking to myself yesterday that if Miami lost yesterday, which they almost did, and I said to myself, if Miami loses and the Jets beat Buffalo, thinking like a fucking delusional Jet fan, saying to myself, they might be playing for like first place or for, that's a joke, right? That's just delusional Jet fan thinking. So obviously that doesn't happen. Miami winds up winning. They're 7-3 now. Buffalo basically beats the doors off the Jets, which you kind of knew. I said it when I predicted the Buffalo game last week. I was kind of fucking around, and I predicted the Jets to win, but I said it was going to be a field goal game or because they couldn't score. But you know what? Deep down, you kind of knew that they were not going to beat Buffalo yesterday. Buffalo had to have still been pissed from week one, and it was evident that they were with the way that game started with the kickoff return. But, all right, so where to start with this one? It kind of feels like we already started, right? But going into Miami, right? Boyle starting, Zach's out. Again, I'm not going to go too much into the Zach thing at this point because I've already talked about it extensively in two other videos, but it is a good move for this team. It's like a fresh start. You're gonna see, and I like the fact that this will lift the spirit of the team. It should anyway, especially Garrett Wilson and Gardner, who looked like he was a little, getting, the team just looked like it was starting to sink. You had to make this move. You had to pull Zach. Okay, now all I'm gonna say about Zach is the whole situation. All right. You have to now get him off the team. There's no way you can keep him and still think that this guy is going to be a fucking project to work on with this team. That's it. This is the second time you mention him. You now have to trade him. You have to trade him. Even if you wanted to bring him back, you can't because he's too fucked up mentally now. You got to get rid of him. His career as a Jet is over, all right? So, now, going into the Miami game, all right? It's a Black Friday game, all right? It's the first one ever in the NFL. So, that's pretty cool. You need Amazon Prime to watch it. So, it is what it is. Listen, I become a Prime member around this time of the year, right? Listen, Amazon is a fucking $1 trillion business for a reason, all right? So it is what it is. So it's on Amazon Prime. It's a 3 o'clock game on Black Friday. I think that's pretty cool, actually, to be honest with you. So it should be good. The day after Thanksgiving, you're chilling, you're still full from the day before, so you can eat leftovers and watch the Jet game on Friday. I think that's pretty cool. A new quarterback, a new slate to start with this team, new life. It'll be a good gauge to see now how much Zach was the problem with this team. All right? So that's what I'm looking forward to in this game. All right? And that's it, man. Tyreek Hill, I think, got hurt yesterday. I don't know the extent of his injury. I don't know if he's playing or not. And to be honest with you, who the fuck cares? I'm not even going to bother looking it up. If he plays, he plays. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You're talking about a Jet team that's in fucking disarray right now with an offensive line that is even getting worse. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter whether to me whether Tyreek Hill is playing or not at this point. The game is home, I believe, which is good. And you got a very hot Miami team coming in that has fucking championship aspirations, I think. This team is looking to not only just get into the playoffs, they are looking to win the division, and they are looking to go far into the playoffs, which they might possibly do. All right? You might see this team go to the championship game this year. So you got a very hot, strong, powerful Miami team coming in. And you got a Jet team that, as usual, is trying to fucking figure things out and salvage another broken season. So, but like I said, it does have some interesting aspects to it. We'll get to see the new quarterback situation, the new life, all of that shit. And prediction. Wow. You know, I always like to pick the Jets to win, even when their season is in shambles. Listen, do I really think they're going to beat Miami? You know, it's tricky. This is tricky. This is a trap game for Miami, actually. This is tricky, okay? And I'm being serious here. The reason why this is tricky, okay, is because Boyle is starting this game. It's going to give the Jets a lot of new energy and new life. And they're at home, okay? So this is a tough one. I actually think the Jets do, and am I being a delusional Jet fan? Probably, but I actually think the Jets do have a shot to win this game. Only because of the quarterback switch. Because, like I said, that is going to inject new life into this team. They're at home. You're going to see some offense this week. And the Jets' defense is lights out. So I don't think it's out of the realm that they could beat the Dolphins on Friday. So with that being said, I will do it again, as I normally do, and I will predict a Jet victory on Friday, on Black Friday, all right? Do I think they are really going to beat them? I guess I do, because I'm predicting it. So there you have it, a Jet victory over the red-hot fucking Miami Dolphins, who are possibly Super Bowl bound, only because of the new life that will be injected into this team, which started today, basically, with the benching of Zach and the QB switch, man. So home team, you know, home game, Black Friday, home game, you know, new quarterback, new starting quarterback, home crowd. I don't know. I think the Jets take it. Listen, have a great Thanksgiving and enjoy what is going to be a very cool Black Friday NFL game, all right? The first. And the Jets are part of that history now. So whatever that means. So listen, happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the game on Friday, the Black Friday game. I hope the fucking Jets are going to wear black. All right? They got to wear black for this game. So, all right, there you go. Enjoy.